Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. Today in my hands I've got the Great Big Bertha Epic Driver from Callaway. We're going to test this one up. I'm at Dawlish Warren Golf Club, so I've got some real ball data coming from my dry test with my launch monitor, and we're also going to try it on the course as well. Bit of real ball data and some real ball hitting testing. Great Big Bertha Epic Driver. Is there much epicness in this? Let's test it. Let's get stuck in. So we've got the Epic Driver from Callaway in my hand, Great Big Bertha. What we're getting on this one is we're getting, again, Jailbreak, which you're going to see in all the Epic range, which is these two bars that join the club into this one kind of unit, almost what Callaway are saying. Innovation that they've developed that allows to keep the ball speeds or create faster ball speeds across the face, which is interesting and we'll certainly test. We get this 17-gram weight at the back as well, giving you 21 yards, Callaway is saying, of shot shaping ability. How much you read into that, be careful. As an amateur yourself, you can probably get 60 yards of shot shaping ability from your inability to deliver face the path control and then strike. That will far outweigh what this weight does, but bear in mind it's there to try and help you with a feel maybe, or get an idea of a shape. You play with that in your fitting, but be careful how much you read into that. We're also getting their exo cage and carbon, I can't even remember all, it's so long-winded what they say. Basically very light top, very light here in the bottom, as well as carbon in it, which allows them to move that weight, use different weights in the back to try and keep the MOI up of this club. Also, you also get in the changeable neck, which I quite like as well. You've been seeing that a lot in Callaway recently. It's moving the loft around, it's moving the lie again to try and dial in. All about custom fitting. Should be getting custom fit for any of these drivers that I'm reviewing and other people are reviewing. These are just kind of guides of what we see in them, hopefully for you. It's a good looking driver. Should we look at some of the ball data that I captured with it, the dry testing, before we take it on the tee? Callaway Epic, Great Big Bertha numbers, 257 carry. So this model's certainly not epic for me. It's very much in the normal bracket of where I carry the ball. Launching a little high. I feel if I tested more I might tinker around with the loft to just squeeze a fraction more out of that, which would then in turn maybe bring that spin down 2.8, keep it down nearer maybe the 2.4s. It feels like this club is a 2,500 revs spinning club for me. I get my best numbers from that lower spin, which is where you should check out the Sub-Zero Epic review of mine. Might give you a few ideas of what can happen. Yeah, interesting numbers. 153 ball speed, so I'm not getting that epic gain from Jailbreak that the Callaway are seeing and are excited about. Maybe you test and let me know if you get it, but I'm not seeing it particularly with either of the models, to be honest. Looked good, it felt good. We're going to take it out on the course and show you what it does out on the course for me as well. So interesting numbers. It's very much in my kind of standard of distances and what have you. A bit higher spin than I've been using in the Pro. Now, I do like the feel of this Epic though, in the fact where the Sub-Zero feels to me like it's going to cut more. This one actually, which you'll see in some videos, this one feels like I can do anything with it a bit more. I just do like the lower spin numbers sometimes from, say, my Pro version. So down by the ball, the Epic looks fantastic. I like the black look. You get the little bit of carbon showing through on the top in the pattern. The speed steps for me frame the ball up more than give you any kind of advantages, I think. It does look good down by the ball, nice big head shape. Now we're on the second here at the Warren. You've probably seen me test on this hole quite a few times. Got to hit the drive perfectly straight. We're in the perfect spot because it's literally just over this tree. If you go too straight, you run through the fairway in the gorse, and then otherwise there's trees on the right. Let's give it a bit of an accuracy test to start us off. Yeah, it's a totally different shape with this one. That's up the left, that's gonna have to get down. Not a bad hit, good sound. I like the sound of this club. Again, what these Epics do is they deliver quite a kind of a medium to dull sound, which I quite like, not that really high ting. It's something I'm kind of used to in the driver I'm already using. Let's give it another go. Gonna have to start this one a little bit further right. This driver definitely feels friendlier in what I can do with it, and I think the masses will feel that as well. Yeah, so that's perfect. It's a higher flight, I could play with lofts and that a bit more, and that's coming a bit from that spin number that you see me get on it as well. I like the look, I like the feel. Let's get up there and see if I've hit the fairway with hopefully one of those. The second, I think the first one's in the gorse, but we'll go and check. And let's take it onto another tee as well. So Epic Great Big Bertha, one in the fairway, one in the bush. We're just calling some guys through here because it's starting to rain and the camera's getting a little bit wet. I hate the UK winters. Yeah, it felt good. It definitely feels like I can get my normal shape with this club, which I like. But I don't like the fact that only one of them has hit the fairway. Let's take it to another tee. So on a par 5 tee now, 510, bit more room. I've actually got 2 fairways with a row of bunkers up the middle. I've got the weight, as I did on the other hole, still lined up with the middle of my driver. I will do more tests with these clubs moving the weights around, but hopefully you've seen enough of my tests with many manufacturers where I move weights around, and unfortunately you override them more than anything else. They're there to make subtle differences. I mean, they're saying 21 yards, but that's a sales. It's not 21 yards when I'm adding a 5-degree closed or open face to a path. That's going to far outweigh what that weight is doing. So let's give this a go, see if I can hit fairway. But I'm going to try and give it a little bit more. There's a bit more room. Par 5, kind of want to get on in 2. Hit that well. It's going faster than that train, that one. It's a little higher flight. I do think this driver will be much friendlier for the masses, and obviously I think Callaway would know that. That's where it's placed. It's that little bit higher spinning. I like the lower spinning models. I do think if I fell in love with this for whatever reasons, I could get it near my pro version. If I really wanted to play with lofts, I'd have to really kind of tinker with it. It's a good looking driver. I like it. I'm preferring Sub-Zero in my other test. Make sure you check the video out of that one as well. Let's give this another hit again. Let's just try and give it some. Slightly out the bottom, slightly higher spinning because of it. Hitting fairway, happy. Could game that very easily. It's a decent driver. How much the Jailbreak technology is making a difference, I'm seeing it a little bit on some of them, but not all. You go and test, let me know if you have any benefits of it. Obviously the step on top, I've used that before, and I've not really seen increases in ball speed, stroke clubhead speed, into ball speed, what have you. It's a good one. It's solid. I like it. It does lots of good things. I think there's drivers out there that might be able to kind of keep up with it as well. You go and test those as well. Let me know how you get on. Epic, Callaway, post those comments. Not a bad club at all. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.